Hey guys, Krisha here. Please be cautious of any fake comments and emails you may receive from people pretending to be Mango Research. Sean and I will never, ever contact you for investment opportunities or anything of that sort. To get in touch with the real Mango team, make sure to join our official Discord chat using the link in the description below. Stay safe out there, and remember, do it Mango. And what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is today's Bitcoin analysis video. I have Sean with me today. Sean, say hi.
Good morning, everyone, and a happy Monday morning to all of you. Krisha, you're all fired up.
Well, yeah, Bitcoin is doing some interesting things. Today, of course, we closed a weekly candle, and as well as Sean, we are closing a monthly candle in a couple of days. So things are beginning to look, we're starting to see price really unfold on all of these levels right now, on all of these time frames. But more importantly, I noticed one thing on the weekly. Guys, for those of you who have access to the Mango Premium account, okay, on the dashboard, get on over to the Mango View, get on over to your weekly time frame, and hey, you are able to toggle on your support and resistances automatically. So I want you to go ahead and toggle on that 4-day support and resistance. And what do you see here, Sean? Bitcoin actually met with resistance on that close, okay? That resistance, guys, came in at 49.3K. Now, of course, these are the 4-day SNR levels on your weekly time frame. The thing is that at Mango, Sean, we like using our 4-day level, right? That is the Mango time frame. It gives us more data points, and it also gives us a tip-off on where price could potentially go to, or rather close, on the weekly. So I'm noticing here that, okay, we've met with rejection. So we're still very much in that zone.
Yeah.
Right? However, I'm noticing support, of course, support coming in at the 21 EMA.
And this is the weekly 21 EMA. And this is what I really love about the Mango View, in that we can look at our 4-day support and resistance lines while keeping an eye on the weekly candles, right? Or vice versa. So over here, I really like this combo of looking at the weekly time frame, but drawing in our support and resistances on the 4-day. And the weekly 21 EMA coming in at what, $42,000. So this entire zone over here, I'll be looking to bid that if price actually does come down there.
Yeah, and I think that'll be a pretty neat zone to be bidding on. And one thing, guys, like, notice what Sean just said here, right? He's also looking at the overarching picture when he makes a statement like that. And speaking of the overarching picture, I think that it's going to be best that we get on over to that monthly time frame, right? Because that is where the real play is at. So let's go ahead and get on over to the monthly. Sean, thoughts on the monthly time frame? What do you think of this picture?
So yeah, again, we've been saying do not lose sight of the forest while getting fixated on the trees over here, and we've been talking about a particular level on the monthly time frame that the bulls would be looking to claim to look for that immediate further upside. Now, what level is that? That's this level coming in right on this wick low over here on the month of April, right? We put in a wick at around $47,000, and we've been seeing a tug of war, a battle, a brawl between the bulls and the bears over the past few days now. Even going into this weekly candle close, that $47,000 region was what the bulls were more concerned with. We would have liked to see the bulls close a major weekly level too, but it seems like the bulls decided to either give that up or they lost that battle. So now, in the next couple of days, to be precise, a day and 19 hours to go, who's going to win this last fight going into this month of September? Krisha, we're looking at around 47,241 at the moment. The bulls are holding price above that, right? But if we do give up that price, well, in that case, I'm going to see two things happen essentially back to back, right? One on the weekly time frame, and it was this level right over here coming in at around 49,000. And Krisha, you can see that this weekly candle that we just closed slightly, ever so slightly underneath that level. And to me, that's enough. That's enough to say that, hey, the bears were able to hold price back from that level going into that monthly close, right? So that was a clue, right? But the question is, can the bears hold that monthly level back as well? We start seeing the clues going into that weekly close, that 12-hour candle that we asked everybody to watch. leading into the weekly close, we start seeing weakness around there. That gave us the clue to say, hey, you know what? You may not want to be getting positioned too bullish just yet. Be a little bit patient, be a little bit more mango, and now wait for that monthly. And Kusha, I think all eyes need to be on this monthly level right over here at around $47,000. If we manage to close that monthly well, hey, things are gonna look good. If we don't, though, if we don't, it doesn't mean that it's a death sentence. All it means is that, hey, perhaps we can see further downside, looking for those weekly high lows. Kusha, I know you are looking at somewhere around $40,000 to $42,000.
Yeah, so that's the weekly 21, which we just went over on the Mango View, right? If I just go ahead and pull that up, and there it is.
And the Tenkin too.
Exactly. So you can see that the Tenkin is sloping down. So I'll be looking for that. However, I'll say this, even if on the monthly time frame, you know, price actually does end up closing over $47,000, that does not necessarily mean that we cannot get a dip to the downside, getting all the way down to that $42,000 region, which is the weekly 21. Because I mean, think about it. This candle is 1 month. It's like 31 days, right? In that one candle. So yes, we can see price dip down only for that next month of September to close over 47,000 once again. Okay, so it's really about understanding whether or not you could see that dip. First, the picture that we're trying to paint here, okay, are the bulls in control? The bulls are in control if we actually close over $47,000. The next thing is that, all right, so, you know, price is looking good on the monthly. Are we going to be getting, and you know, can I get a better bid on Bitcoin? And for that, you get on over to your weekly and you get on over to some of your lower time frames to see how price is sort of positioned there. Because yes, this could also tip you off on that, okay, you know what, we could see that next test down to the 21 EMA. And guys, I want you to just, you know, zoom out of this picture, you know, clear that chart out, and I want you to see how much buffer room Bitcoin has to play with here. Yeah. All right, we've yet to set in that next higher low, so yes, price could come down to give us that higher low and possibly on the 21 EMA. So it's really about building the picture, but as far as that macro trend is concerned, I'm saying look towards your monthly time frame. Look towards that next close.
Exactly.
Okay, do not lose sight of the big picture here. All right.
So what you're seeing essentially is directional bias. Look at your monthly time frame,
yes,
right? And the monthly is looking freaking fantastic. If you look at the monthly time frame, directional bias is upwards, right? Because we clearly put in a higher low over here, and this just looks like the trend wants to continue. And this doesn't look overextended. I mean, if you look at it from around here, yes, we had a massive run, but that pullback now makes things a little bit more healthy in regards of the monthly time frame. So directional bias upwards towards a monthly, right? But now you switch on over to your weekly. And Kusha, you are saying that, hey, we may want to come back down a little bit further, right? Perhaps $42,000. And that would set in a nice high low on the weekly, right? And we have 30 days on the monthly to play through. And the monthly will be fine either way, right? Yeah. So I'm liking that Tenkin 21 EMA combo, Krisha. And to add to your thesis over there, I do want to point out that I'm not liking the daily structure over here at all. What are your thoughts on this before we wrap up?
It's droopy, right? I mean, you could look at this as also the psychology of a rising sort of channel, right? And what's happened here is that even on a rising channel, you want to see strength on things like this, right? So we notice how we never really took out these highs or these the wick highs or even the candle body highs. We came in to put another lower high here on the daily time frame. So this is looking a bit droopy, right? You can even just draw in. There you go, a trend line. So I'm saying that we start breaking the, you know, this yellow line at $47,000, which is that critical level. I'm saying further down we come, but ideally we'd want the bulls to hold this region if we're looking for a continuation from Bitcoin, even on those higher time frames. Okay, but so far Sean's right in that the daily is not looking the best, but I feel that the bulls can actually pick things up from here as well.
No, definitely. We could see a surprise just purely based off that weekly time frame.
Yeah.
Right? We did talk about that idea where the weeklies do see these kind of candles where we pull back temporarily and then just see continuation, right? Especially in these kind of bull runs. We saw it over here. We saw it over here. We saw red candles. Everyone expected deeper pullbacks that never came and just boom, right? But hey, this is why we get into our positions way ahead of time. We sit in the trend and we if we do get those deeper dips, we're ready to capitalize. And Kusha, I do like what you marked out over here on that rising channel. And again, I agree with you. If we do break, we can go ahead and mark out some daily levels for them. 46,800, we lose that. I'd be looking towards these levels over here around 42,000-ish to around 43,000. In fact, that is your weekly 10 weekly 21 EMA. There's confluence on this break of this channel, Krisha.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we have an upside and a downside now.
Yes, and yeah, these are the major targets. So look towards 47,000 for the monthly to hold on. If we, you know, if we this actually does start drooping to the downside, then I'll be looking at that $42,000 region. I want to see if there's any confluence with the dynamic there. And what do you know? The dynamic, guys, comes in at around 44.5K as well. So we have dynamic support too. Okay, so look towards these regions of support and, well, overhead resistance, and that is really going to tip you off on what price could do in the interim. As far as grand picture goes, 47,000. We close over, I'm saying it's bullish.
I agree too. Yeah, that monthly is going to really dictate how the next month goes.
Yes, sirree. Now, guys, this is all we have for you for today. We will be publishing a video on an altcoin later on today, so definitely stick around for that. And hey, if you have any suggestions, if you have any popular altcoin you want us to cover, make sure to mention it in the comments section below, and the popular vote will win. Awesome. And with this, guys, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao.
Ciao, guys.